Good morning, everybody. How are my faithful followers and loyal listeners today? I hope you are all doing well. As you can see, I'm trying something a little different for the stream. Any feedback on how it looks would be appreciated. I'll go into more what happened there possibly later. I know, I'm early again. It's this mild paranoia / slight boredom that steps in as I'm waiting for the ideal time. So anyway, where were we? The last time, in yesterday's episode, I ended up at the, what do they call it? The Forestry Lookout? Outpost? Whatever. With a bad case of cabin fever, and the weather, as I recall, was not what you might call conducive to going outside, so there's going to be an interesting conundrum to try and fix. Let's see what happens today. As you can see, I am 105 days in. Oh, it's called the Forestry Lookout. Got it. I'll try and remember. If I keep playing for long enough, sooner or later I'll remember all this stuff. I hope. Yeah, you can see what I mean by the weather. It's very cold. I mean, if it wasn't for the very cold and blowing snow, I would actually be in a position to do something. I do not feel like running around when my temperature is dropping as quickly as that. But if you have a look, you can see my problem. Cabin fever risk 55%. That's not the highest it was. It was a bit higher than that. So I am hoping against hope that this weather clears up. Because I'm not sure how I can fix things if it stays like this. What I could do actually is see if there is a sheltered spot down below so I can light a fire and sit outside. If I had one more stick, I could build a snow shelter. But I don't have that one more stick, and I forgot to pick one up, which is daft. So very tempted to actually take a nap. Unfortunately, having the door open doesn't count towards being outdoors. And as you can see, it is still very cold. What I'm going to do is I am actually going to pop downstairs, which will give me the excuse of being outside. Where's all my... Oh, never mind. So we will... let us drop a couple of litres of water. And let's see what the situation is like down the stairs. Make a quick dash. See if I can find a sheltered spot. Push come to shove, I might just have to run home through this to where I do have a snow shelter. I'm not seeing what you might call a sheltered spot up here. So I think we can safely say that the likelihood I'm going to be able to light a fire is remote. However, let me see if I can just quickly dash and grab a stick from somewhere. And I will dash back when my cold level reaches about half. Oh, come on, you got to have some sticks around here somewhere. All these trees. Are you telling me you haven't blown a nice convenient stick somewhere where I can grab it? I think that's what that is telling me, isn't it? I just need a stick. Oh, okay. It's not getting... Give me a stick. I want a stick. I just want one stick. I mean, at this rate, I might as well go home, to be honest. Huh. Sure, you know, at this rate, I might just be able to... No sticks? Come on, give me a stick. I want a stick. You're telling me all these trees around, all this blowing wind, there's no stick? I just want a stick, he says plaintively. Actually, I think I could get safely home. And the reason I'm just messing around and going back up is because it will hopefully help my cabin fever. Oh, it's improving. Okay, I think I'm good to warm up a bit and head for home. Which is good, but I'm still slightly amazed I can't find a single stick. I don't want to leave... I just... stumbling over my words there. Ah, do you know what? I might just get away with this. I was going to say certainly not hurting me being outside, apart from the fact that I'm at risk of freezing to death, but I do have plenty of time, I think. So let me just go and see what I need from up here that I can take home. Alright, so let's have a quick inventory, because there was some useful stuff here. You know, there's the pry bar, there's the simple tools, now I've got a sprain risk. What else was there that I might want to take? Not the water, because I'm good with that. Don't care, don't care. Oh! Let me have a quick look at my... I'm only slightly over. That's good. What can I drop? Well, I don't need 1.5 kilograms of charcoal. Let's see, what else can I get rid of that I don't need? That. Don't need this. Don't need that. I'll leave these up here. Oh, I have 2 firearm cleaning kits. Did I pick one up, or have I been carrying it with me the entire time? Oh, I ought to sort by weight. That helps. Okay, alright. I still have my crampons. How do you put on the crampons? Oh, I bet it is... Yes. I wonder if those help me just in the snow. Reduces my sprint speed. Oh. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I don't need that lot. I'll leave the charcoal. Charcoal is not something I seem to have a problem with accumulating. And because I'm a halfway... Oh no, that's right. I want to warm up, don't I? Let's get my body temperature back up. Oh, irritating door. Whoever designed this so you could... Oh, yeah, that's alright. It is a bit cold, but I'm hoping it's slightly warmer down here. And the crows are out, which I often regard as a good sign. Oh, didn't realise I'd stopped there. Just watching the preview, it's a little bit weird to see myself. About a minute behind what I'm actually doing. So I just saw myself and I thought, what's gone wrong there? Did I stop? Alright, and I'm not too cold down here. So hopefully... Hopefully we're good. And then I can get rid of my cabin fever. Hence the title of today's live stream. And hopefully I don't run into anything that doesn't wish to trample me, maul me, or in other ways give me significant emotional experience. What I've got to do now is figure out which way I'm going. Where am I? Ah, there's my wolf. Let's see if we got enough. And I've got more than enough water to get me home. Yep, there's a deer area. I still need to find a stick, don't I? Well, no wonder I didn't pick up any sticks. I have not seen any. Is that a stick over there? Well, let's take a quick detour to pick up a stick. And go closer to... No, that's not. It's a branch. And get closer to the wolf that lives over here, I think. There we go, 1 stick. Oh. Huh. Endless supply of sticks. Minor glitch there. So at least I can build a snow shelter when I get back to the where I'm going. Pretty sure the moose must be due for a respawn roundabout now. Not sure I want to face it only with a bow and arrow, but I would do it, especially if it's charging straight at me. At close range, even from this bow, the arrow would probably bury itself to the fletchings, which I'm sure would not make it today. Okay. Well, that was actually quite a useful trip, if I say so myself. And I do. You know, I could probably head to the trapper's cabin, but I would rather get rid of my cabin fever first, to be honest. Let us. Let's see if I can.
I'm so hungry in my life.
What do you mean? You got food in your stomach? Stop complaining. Just want a sheltered spot near the fire. That will do. Oh, it's getting surprisingly late in the day anyway. So I'm going to be sleeping out here tonight. And if I need a fire, I don't know if that's close enough. Let me just drop off a few of my things, because I don't need to be carrying them anymore. And if necessary, I'm just going to sit outside, sit in the snow and wait to feel better. See what I mean by charcoal? Charcoal is not a problem. Drop my pry bar. Drop my tools. Have I used that? No, I have not. Let's see. What else can I immediately get rid of? Am I sorted by weight? I am. I've got more than enough water. I found some more revolver ammunition. I found some more rifle ammunition too. Don't need 2 of those. I found 3 more flare shells. Definitely don't need my cured gut. I can drop that. I could have sworn I found another Does it put found ammunition in the ammunition box? I hope so. Right. Alright, okay. Oh, I am reloaded? I thought I had more ammo than that. That's disturbing. I could have sworn I had 5 rounds of ammunition left. Oh, no, I've got that, plus I've got... silly me. No, I've got... What's that? 10 rounds plus 2. Okay. That better. Oh, let's have a quick check on my cabin fever. 28%. Okay. That walk down from the forestry outpost obviously did me good. Which I suppose was the whole point. Oh yes, and the weather's closing in, so making a dash for the trapper's cabin would not have been the best move I would have made, I do not think. I think I've got enough water indoors, haven't I? I should probably check. Oh, I do. Yes, I got my bedroll. Can you? Oh, you can repair. Ah. That's good to know. Might do that. Where's some cloth? I know I haven't used up all the cloth in this place. Oh, yes, I don't have as much water as I would like, but that's alright, I can live with that. Huh. I used up my available cloth, it seems. Well, I'm sure I can find something to sacrifice. I don't need 2 sets of thermal underwear, apparently. Oh. So that's worn. Actions. Harvest. Hello. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. A lily bits? Welcome to the long dark. Right.
Die if I don't get some food.
Okay, illy it is. As in the coffee? It's alright. You are now officially Lily. Okay. Lily, you are officially the third person that I don't know to engage me in chat on Twitch, so welcome. I just had a thought run through my head and I can't remember what it was. I can only imagine it wasn't that important. Okay, slowly getting better. It's a strange thing, but at this time in the morning, most, if not all, the people watching are in Eastern Canada or the Eastern United States. At least those that I know of. Yes, I know, it must be, what, 4 a.m. in the morning? Actually, I could. Let's just scare up a bit of... If in doubt, make water. Oops. Oh my goodness. That is early. That was about the time I woke up. 3 a.m. I mean. Right. If in doubt, cook water. Do you play the Long Dark yourself, Lily? It is a 9, just gone 9:15. I'm in northern England. Oh, right, you know more about it than I do then. I played this a bit around about the time of COVID. And most of my recent gameplay is actually in the appropriate playlist. Um, 105 days into this run, and I'm running on Voyager. I have semi-promised that if I die during this run, which presumably I will start again at the next harder level. Let's grab some food. Yeah, next time I start, I'll do Interloper. But I've spent, I got the 100-day achievement on Steam, and so I am not inclined to leave that. And to be honest, This is kills me quite readily. I'm trying to remember how many times I've died during a live stream. I think 3. You know, this is turning into sort of my favourite time of day in the game. It's kind of nice. No, I don't. To be honest, I'm primarily interested in playing just the survival mode. I'm not that much interested in the challenges. Don't really want to play the story mode. What's it called? Wintermute? Yes, for a 10-year-old game, it still looks pretty good. And needless to say, if I'm still streaming a year from now, hopefully I'll get to play Dark Frost in early access, which should be fun. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh. I just wondered why I hadn't seen a sprain complaint, and now I know I probably did. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it. I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not good enough that I've even vaguely explored more than 2 areas. So I'm moderately familiar with Mystery Lake. I'm moderately familiar with Milton, the 2 easiest areas. Alright, I'll have to take a look. But I don't particularly want to have to pay money for it. How do you mean? Backseating? What, giving me advice? Oh, that's never stopped anybody. I have at least 2 subscribers on, and I mean at least 2 subscribers on YouTube who will freely give me advice. Normally calling me out for being timid or not being adventurous enough, and saying I need to do something about my Twitch streams, I can't find them, that sort of thing. But I have done something about the Twitch streams, as I think you are demonstrating. Because now people are starting to find me. I'm still learning about all this stuff. I literally only today figured out how to configure my my stream. The stream that you see there, that I literally figured out how to do it like that today. On Twitch last night, somebody was suggesting that I do things differently. So I had a look and how other people were live streaming, and this was one way. You know, webcam at the top, chat below, gameplay off to the left. So I thought, oh, that's interesting, I can do that, and then put a starry background on. But no, I don't mind getting advice. The great thing about his advice is I'm not necessarily obliged to take it. Yeah, it has to be said, one thing I ought to do is watch other people's was derived from watching YouTube videos during COVID. As I have said numerous times before, I actually approached this very much in a survival sort of attitude. That is, don't take a risk unless you have to. That's what you would do in reality. Yeah, if you want to give me some streamers to watch, go ahead. I mostly don't have the time, frankly. But if it's late at night and I've got insomnia, I ended up watching somebody streaming Sky, Children of the Light, last night, which was mildly infuriating, but I did learn from it about streaming. They had a configuration a bit like this. Not as good looking as me, of course. On the other hand, they were also a lot younger. But like I said, this display configuration came about because one, I was watching a few streams last night. Oh, thank you. I will take a look. So somebody else was saying that I really ought to have jazz up the screen a bit. Now, as you might imagine from listening to me and possibly looking at me, jazzing up the screen a bit is not necessarily something I'm into, especially what was being suggested, which was sort of cartoony and this kind of thing. I did see some examples, and okay, it's not me, but I can sort of see the promise of what they were suggesting. So, like I said, first thing I thought, well, I'll try reconfiguring my OBS screen for streaming. So I don't know if this is any better than what I did before, but it at least means the game is unobstructed, whereas previously the game was full screen, and then I had the chat as transparent on one side and my pretty face in varying positions on that side. What was I doing? Going to sleep, I think, wasn't I? Nope. Yes. Right. Oh, it stopped snowing. That is nice. And I've cured my cabin fever. But I am proud of what I've managed to achieve so far. So you can see I'm dressed almost entirely in animal skins. So oh, right. I must admit, I was watching one guy last night, and he had his webcam up and he was completely silent the entire time, which I did not find appealing. I did watch somebody else who had one of those animated anime characters. I'm afraid that's definitely not me. I don't see any chance of myself putting an animated version of some anime character on the screen. No, not me. Sorry. I'm too old for that. And it doesn't entirely fit. I don't think it fits with the way I sound, and I don't think it fits necessarily with the kind of subject matter I discuss, because I do not necessarily talk about the game. Yesterday, me and one of my subscribers on YouTube were talking about history. So yes, having a jazzy animated overlay, not the best thing, but definitely if I could find something that was suitable, I would go for that. Yes, yeah, that again is a valid point. Somebody else I was watching a couple of days ago was, what's her name? Emma Little Duck, otherwise known as Emma Thorne on YouTube. And yes, definitely better than seeing an anime character. The anime characters, however good they are, always strike me as being a little bit weird. It's almost like it's not quite the uncanny valley, because they're nowhere near that, but it's just a bit odd to me. I would far rather see the person talking animatedly and see their body language. Yes, some of them some of them can be amusing for about 5 seconds. But no, it's not really me. And besides which, I'd have to spend money. And I don't want to spend money. I've got better things to spend my money on than a well-endowed anime elf in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. Whoa, this is about as it's been a while since I was well fed this late into the night. Looks like might be a nice day. Reason yes. I mean, even my ignoring the computer I'm working on, I'm running Linux, which was free. OBS was free. I'm using Restream on YouTube and Twitch, which is free for 2 accounts. And so if anything ever got massively popular, then yes, then I can start possibly justifying some further expense. But for now, no. Free is working well enough for me. Of course, Linux is a bit twitchy, but that's a different issue.
Looks like I survived another night.
Ooh. Yes, too cold for me to be wandering around, but where's my favourite wolf? Let me check my local enemies. I mean, that wolf pretty much stays over there. Hey, I've got a question for you, Lily. Something I think happened. I actually at one point had 3 rabbits here, unharvested, and the next time I checked there were 2 rabbits, and I'm pretty certain they were stolen by a wolf, because later on I did find a wolf sniffing around the porch here. So do wolves steal your food? Whoa, did I just hear something that sounded like a moose? Or am I just imagining things? Do they steal your cooked food or just the rabbits? Because I've got nowhere else to put the food, unfortunately. Well, let's just go have a quick look. Well, yes, last time I saw the moose, it was right where I'm pointing now. And had a bit of adventure with that. Ah, right. Yes, the adventure with the moose was interesting. I tried a couple of shots at the rifle, missed. But then I came up here, near where that fire is, and shot it again. At which point it noticed me and got irritated, so it charged. And I managed to get a shot off at at point blank range, and it promptly died. Pretty much right in front of me. Which was awfully convenient. Now I must remember the trapper's cabin is that way, not this way. Yesterday I attempted to get to the trapper's cabin and went to the dam instead because apparently I cannot read a map. In real life I can actually read a map. I still have that skill. But in a video game, no, apparently I don't. Yes, I've told this story numerous times, especially to people who haven't watched me before, but I had one game that I wish I'd been able to stream at the time, but I wasn't. I had one game that started, and it was in Voyager, and I spawned into Mystery Lake, as you do, and as I looked around, I think I went down a hill a little bit, there's a moose in front of me. Now that was the first time I'd run across a moose in the game. And the moose decided it was going to object to my existence and promptly trampled me. Now, I could, I suppose, have just quit the game as a bad thing, but, you know. So I, as Mackenzie here struggled to his feet, the moose decided to get irritated again and promptly charged me again, and I died. And 5 minutes total game time. Ooh, I hope nobody heard my stomach rumbling just then. I apologize. Right, let me make sure that I have everything I might need or not need. Oh good, I've got 30 kilograms. I'll take some food with me. I know I've got bandages. Oh, I can drop one of my whetstones. I'll drop one of my cleaning kits. Keep the matches. I think that's everything I need. But no, the reason I'm heading for the trapper's cabin is I had to leave a few things behind there when I was making my way from Milton to here, and I'd kind of like to centralize them a little bit. Yes, that's a good idea. I think I've actually got a can or two at the... Hang on, Do I have spare cans on me? I can soon quickly find out. No, I don't. Right. I'll take a couple of cans. Thank you for that reminder. But it has to be said, at the rate that I'm cooling down, I'm not heading out now. Yes, I know. I'm not going to forget this time. Go that way. Even I can learn. Yes. Head down here and turn right. And hope that I am remembering that I do have stuff in here. I think I've got a couple of bows and a couple of hatchets actually, which I would rather have at the camp office than elsewhere. And then once we're all settled down with that, I might head out to Pleasant Valley. But definitely not in this weather. I have been told that I am terrible at remembering to do it. So I do remember roughly where I've got stuff. I know that my firelighters are back in Milton. When I left Milton to come here, I wanted to see if I could find a rifle. That took forever, because there was a moose in Milton I wanted to shoot, except the moose was here, so that's out. I wanted a whetstone. I've got two. I need a hacksaw actually. I've got a hacksaw in Milton, but it's almost used up. So I'm trying to exercise my brain. My 59-year-old brain needs as much help as it can. Excuse me. Talking of helping my brain along, coffee helps. Right. So, just a warning. It is my habit, to all those watching who don't know me, January. So all those who are watching who don't know me, you should know that after an hour of streaming, I tend to have to go and take care of minor biological issues. So in 8 minutes or so, I will take a quick break for 3 or 4 minutes and return. So no, I was born in January, and I don't mind admitting, January 1966. Don't take this the wrong way, Lily, but according to my information on YouTube, most of my watchers are between the age of 18 and 44. Nobody younger and nobody older, so I am technically old enough to be everybody's father, with the obvious exception of yourself. Yes, actually 44 I would have had to have been a very precocious 15-year-old, but what am I doing? I'm going backwards and forwards, dithering. Do not dither either. Ah, hang on. Oh, bloomin' game. Every so often the cursor wanders off the screen and goes and clicks on something random. A few days ago, I accidentally clicked on stop streaming, because I didn't see that the mouse cursor was over there. The good news is when I said start streaming, YouTube just took up from where it left off, which I thought was very nice. Twitch started a second stream, but that's okay. Right. Unless it's blowing a blizzard, Trapper's Cabin. Here we come. Remember to pick up some meat. Because I don't think I've got any food there. Right. Should have improved. Yep. Actually, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my break now so that I can fully dedicate myself and not be distracted by things like my bladder. So I will return in about 3 or 4 minutes. See you. Don't go anywhere, people. While I'm gone, if you're not a follower or a subscriber, please feel free to follow me or subscribe to me. I have to stick the shameless self plug in every so often. I apologize for that, but I'm hoping to get to 100 subscribers. Right, I will see you all as soon as I can figure out where my cursor's gone shortly. And I'm back, as you might have gathered. Right. Let's be about it. Yeah, this is manageable. Excuse me if I'm silent for a bit, or not looking at chat. Thank you. But I tend to get a little bit focused at times like this, because I know there's a wolf down there, and I'm pretty certain he comes up onto the tracks occasionally. The good news is that where is he? The good news is shooting an arrow at them seems to do the trick as well. Yeah. He doesn't sound happy. I'm so glad I don't have a heartbeat monitor attached to this live stream. You would have seen my heartbeat and adrenaline just go climbing through the roof. I'm glad ramming yourself into a tree doesn't count as harming yourself. And if I recall correctly, if I just follow this cliff around, I should end up where I'm going. Which I had better do toot sweet, because this is likely to get me my clothes damp. Let me just have a quick check. Yeah, a little bit. Not too bad. Let's have a quick mosey around here. I assume you can go through the tunnel. Where does the tunnel... Ah, thank you. Which area does that tunnel take you to? Ooh, stick! I'm always in the market for an extra maple stick. I've actually got 2 more of those back at Milton, which will be nice and cured by now. Oh, no. It's not, that's not a maple stick, is it? Oh, it is! Take that. Right. That was useful. That was worth the trip, actually. If I say so myself. Yes, I resolved when I realized I had gone through quite so much of my ammunition that, at least for wolves, I will use the bow to scare them off rather than the revolver. But then, as time has gone on, I have become marginally better with bows. One of my complaints, comments, remarks about the game is their insistence that you use maple sticks for making bows. And I'm sure there are people out there who know what I'm going to say next, because one thing that is useful... Is that a cave? It is. Is it? No, it's not. Now, one thing that is useful in a survival situation, if you know how to make it, is a bundle bow. And it's literally a bundle of moderately straight sticks that you tie together with whatever you have. And, hey Anna! How are you doing today? How are you feeling? But one thing I do know how to make is a bundle bow, and you can make them fairly heavy draw weights, and it's really useful. It's actually easier than, in some respects, than making a self bow. How is your cold, Anna? I hope that's better. Oh, that's good. That's good. And if I may ask, how's your mum doing? I always go round the wrong side of this fence. Like every single time. Oh, that's good. That's good. I am so pleased. I don't mind admitting you were both in my thoughts the last couple of days. I was looking forward to you coming back so I could ask. Okay, where did... No, it didn't. Right, let's see if my memory is correct. Yes, that's right. Dusting sulfur, coal, firewood, survival bow. Snare? I had a snare there. Okay. I left water behind. Unfortunately, I did not appear to leave hatchets here. Which is interesting, because I could have sworn I left hatchets here. Ah, forlorn muskeg. I'm going to hazard a guess, mostly sort of from memory, and say that probably isn't the safest place to be, is it? Apparently I did not leave hatchets here, but the bows are... Oh. Oh, I emptied the safe. Another storm lantern. What condition is this one in?
What have we here?
Oh. I've actually got storm lanterns all over the place. So, Anna, I've got a question. Wait a minute. I thought I did that. Hang on. Where is it? Oh! I hadn't searched it.
Better take this food.
I hadn't searched it. Ah. Oh. That's interesting to know. So, okay. Not going to the Forlorn Muskeg anytime soon. I'll go to Pleasant Valley next. So, my famous ineptitude at work again. Actually, I do have a question for you, Anna, seeing as you're quite familiar with me. What do you think of the layout for the stream? I was telling Lily, who's actually on Twitch, that somebody last night was on to me about upping my looks, so to speak. And so one of the things I did was experiment with something I saw on someone else's live stream, where they had the chat and the webcam off to the left, off to the right like that, and then the game screen completely separate. And so, how does that work for you? What time of day is it? Okay, no. This is where I'm stopping for the night, I think. This is fine for me. Got to bear in mind, I'm not watching it. I'm seeing my full screen resolution 34-inch widescreen in front of me. So I don't know how that appears to other people, but I do know that's a fairly common way of people to have their setup. And this actually has the benefit of I can move the screen up, and if there's information I want to stick along the bottom, I've got the room to do it. So I thought I would try it and see what people think. Did I do a shift search of this area? I don't know that I did. Oh, Pleasant Valley is Pleasant Valley was kind of sold to me by somebody who isn't here as a place to go. Well, I can certainly stick my nose in and take a look around. Yes, that's how I got here. In fact, it's even on the map. Yeah, go through the cave system. In fact, it was yes, on a phone the chatting would be a bit small. Sorry about that. I can actually increase the text size some more. I'll give that a try. What was I saying? Yeah, thanks to Anna here, who you can't see. Oh, yes, you can. Yeah, of course, you can see the chat. Maybe you can. But no, it was Anna who showed me how to get from Milton to here. Unfortunately, I ended up making the trip when she wasn't watching, which was fun. Got stuck out at night. Couldn't build a snow shelter. Don't think I could at any rate. Managed to get through the night and then got here. So, in a less than controlled fashion. Okay, my hatchets must be back somewhere else. Actually, my stump remover's back in Milton. Oops. Hang on. Alright. See what condition these bows are in. Was that the only bow I had? I thought I had more. I could have sworn I had 2 bows. Here. Aye. I'll take the snare and the cloth.
Drop something.
Oh, right, okay. Yes, I figured out that Restream allows you to embed combined chat onto your stream, which is what you're seeing there. And that's actually from Restream, which is a useful thing. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a moment. I just need to check. Somebody's messaging me. Oh, it's alright. Game-related chat in Yahoo Messenger, and I have now forgotten that I should have... Where's my... Oh, it's over there. Alright. They don't? That is weird, because they pop up on YouTube for me just fine. Hang on a second. Alright. Let's, Sorry everybody. There's something I need to check. Make sure that... That is weird, because they pop up on YouTube for me just fine. And in fact, yes, no, I am on my tablet here. I am actually getting chat from YouTube. Weird. Oh, of course. I'm sorry. My apologies. Yes. Yeah, I see what you mean. No, both chats do show up on the chat screen here, but if you're on a phone, yeah, that might be a bit small. Sorry. Misunderstanding on my part. What was I doing? Right. No. Again, it does show up. Yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, hang on a second. Do you know what? Now I can't see for sure. Lily, would you mind making a comment so that I can see what's popping up and what isn't? Ah. Alright. Okay, that is a little bit weird. Why is it... Okay, that is a bit strange. That's supposed to be from both Twitch and YouTube. I'm pretty certain it's popped up in the. In fact, I'm pretty certain. Oh, okay. Yes. I can actually increase the size of the text. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know of any way to. Okay, all right. Yeah, it's a screen thing. I mean, I could make the chat much bigger, but then I'm gonna have to cut down on the size of the game screen. All right, I will try fiddling with that, see if I can improve it. Now I've completely forgotten what I was doing. What time of day is it? Aha. It's time I went and stuck my nose out. Oh, turned out to be a nice day. Would you look at that?
Damn it. So hungry.
Crows are going home. Oh, thank you. Yes. Okay. Oh, 25%. Yeah. Don't really need it now. I've got maple sticks. Does it? Crows flying away like that means the weather's going to change? Oh, okay. I had not made that connection. Oh, don't worry about that, Anna. You've never said anything I've minded on chat, so you're good as far as I'm concerned. Ooh, I might as well get some birch sticks. I need to get some fire-hardened arrows, actually, don't I? So I should look for. Need some raven feathers.
Something's got to go.
Oh, stop complaining, Mackenzie. He complained no end while I was carrying bits of dead moose late at night. Yeah. Well, I do try my best not to offend people. Although, given the given the stuff that we've talked about sometimes, it's always a possibility I'll give offence to somebody sooner or later. Any flat earthers that might have been watching were probably deeply offended at one time or another. I might do that. He gives me someone to respond to. Yeah, I'll check the setting next time. See if I can turn that off and leave his subtitles on. I do like to leave subtitles on because I'm actually mostly deaf in my left ear. I only recently discovered how to balance the volume in my earbuds or headphones to compensate for my profound hearing loss in my left ear. So now I can actually hear out of both ears equally if I'm wearing a headset or earbuds, which was a useful thing. Although, to be honest with him, given my habit of starving him through the day and feeding him at night, he does have a sort of right to complain, I think. Oh, hang on a second. I think I feel a sneeze coming on. I was wrong. Didn't want to take the risk of you all having your eardrums blown out by me suddenly sneezing. Because at this level it's easier, and I suspect if I fed him throughout the day, I would run out of food more quickly. I'm pretty certain I've checked around here, but doesn't hurt to triple check. Haven't looked round the back. I probably ought to get explosives filter for this at some point. They're cheap enough. The only problem then is it would block off the mute button. So I can probably adjust to that. Mental note to self. See if OBS supports my macro buttons. That would be handy if they did. Well, it's not doing him any harm yet. He just complains. Although, from what I gather on is it Interloper? From Interloper on up, I have to be a little more careful. Good heavens. Do you know, I think I've got a record. I've got 8 people watching me on YouTube, and I don't know how many on Twitch. So I think that's a record for people watching me stream. Now, granted, one of the people watching me stream on YouTube is actually me. But I like to see the preview on YouTube, so that's unavoidable. Yeah, got the bow. That's why I went to the trouble of making a new one. Is it? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Yes, but with Lily it's 9. I've only got one on Twitch. It doesn't matter. Having somebody in chat on Twitch is still a moderately new experience for me. This is the bit where I just generally chat and don't do anything. Do you know, the funny thing is, I think it said 9 on the screen, but it didn't credit me with 9 when I looked at YouTube Studio. I can't remember what it said there, but I'm pretty certain it didn't say 9. So, yes, I don't think, Anna, you were here when Bubba was haranguing me about getting Twitch properly set up, and I promised that I would investigate that. And ever since I started, I figured out how to put keywords in the stream for Twitch. I think the 3 or 4 times I've streamed since then, I've had at least one person in chat, and that. So it must be doing something right. That's entirely possible. I must admit, I am sometimes tempted when there's a lot of people, but I have to make a point of pacing myself, because if I stream for more than 2.5 hours, I get tired quickly. So 2 hours is my nominal limit. And then of course I'm streaming in the evening. So if I streamed 3 or 4 hours now, I would not be up for streaming in the evening. And my general goal is to try and appeal to different groups at different times. But that 8 watching, yeah, that's been nice and steady for several minutes, so that's quite gratifying. Yes, I think I have actually played Interloper. I think back in the days of COVID. I'm pretty sure that I had 20 days on Interloper back during COVID, but Steam doesn't show that, so I don't know whether that's the product of a diseased mind or wishful thinking. But I think Interloper used to be easier. Yeah, it is kind of amusing to me just how much time you end up spending just setting up the stream, making sure you've got everything you want in the stream in terms of graphics, in terms of keywords, that kind of thing. Ooh. I know something I sort of intended to do while it's still lightish. Let's fixes. There we go. He's got new thermal underwear.
Sun's setting. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Mental note to self. Mend your clothes outside if you can. Yes, I do have a bedroll. Yes, I do. Bubba gave me shtick about. I think I went to. Where did I go? I went somewhere without a bedroll. He was not happy.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I had yesterday. I had something like 60%, 64% cabin fever while I was up at the Forester's Lookout, whatever. And that was kind of fun because I managed to manage it by going out and standing in the cold. And then the next morning, the weather was moderately bad. And I did wonder how that was going to work out. Yeah. But yes, I got the bedroll on me. I hope. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if I didn't? Yes, no, I got the bedroll. I even repaired it. Yes, yep, I know. I figured that out. In fact, back at the ranger station, I have a fire and a snow shelter outside just for the purpose of curing cabin fever. So I'm good. Alright, let's feed him. Yes, well, fortunately the snow shelter's all right. You missed the trip I made from Milton to here. I did sleep outside. I did have a fire. The weather was good, and I had just enough water and soda on me to get through the night. And then I was able to have just enough wood to make torches so that I could get through the cave system. So I kind of got lucky with that. Yeah, but I've actually, at least in Voyager, I've spent the night in a snow shelter without a fire. That worked. Of course, Lily, one of the problems with the bow is finding arrowheads. I've gotten lucky. I've managed to find several arrowheads, so I'm good for anything up to deer. But I'm assuming you must be very difficult to take a deer with a fire-hardened arrow. I just had a thought. Oh, I didn't. Good. That's a relief. So, today's trip is... Actually, what am I doing today? Trying to figure out what I need to take with me. I don't actually need to take the bow, so I will drop that. Because I've got those, so I didn't need the bow after all. Do I want to take the dusting sulfur with me? Yes, I will. Where's the dusting sulfur? Take the cloth. Oh, no, that's the other one. That is that one. Is this the same bow? Yes, it's the same bow. Do I have any need for the coal at this point? I don't have a forge, do I? So, and that's yeah, I don't really need that. Fur firewood, don't need the firewood. Oh, did it say sewing kit? Oh, firearm cleaning kit. I've already got 2 of those, so I will leave this as a little cache here. So, apart from the dusting sulfur, then I think this was a completely wasted trip. Oh, no, it wasn't. I got maple sticks. Anna, were you there when I did that climb up the cliff behind the lake, just to see what was there, and got a maple stick? I thought it was worth the risk just to get a maple stick. Alright, let's have a quick look, see if I have anything unnecessary. I realise I haven't looked outside yet. With luck, it's not blowing a blizzard. Oh, and you can tell Bubba I did make crampons. You know what? I don't need that. I've got 4 snares back at the other place. And I don't need that. Okay, let's have a look. He was on here on Monday, I think. I think he said he'd be back on Friday. So if I don't remind him, if I don't say anything to him, feel free to update him. 9 people, yes, and for more than a minute too. Thank you everybody for helping me. So the next milestone in people watching will be 10. Not counting the fact that one of them is me. No, this doesn't look like too bad. Let's see how cold it is down here. Yeah, it's actually... That's not going to warm up on the trip back, so... It's just... give it an hour. Loads of time. Oh! No. Nope. Nopety, nopety, nope. Not going anywhere in this. I absolutely guarantee it. I would get so lost so fast. I would be a corpsicle in no time. Yes. No. Not a good idea. It's not even that cold. Well, let's see. What else can I mend while I'm at it? Okay, that's right. That's new. I found out. No, Anna, I do not wish to go. I did find out that I only needed one pair of jeans. The second, no, not one pair. One pair of thermal underwear. 2 pairs made no difference to the warmth bonus and what have you. Yay. Let's see. Yeah. Now I can go. Actually, you're right. I could have done it. Oh, hang on a second. Yes. Why do I need red thermal underwear? Is it more stylish or does it actually help? I must admit, I'm mildly curious. Why do I have 9 people watching on a Wednesday? That's not a complaint, by the way, those 9 people. I'm just wondering why Wednesday? Oh, it's half term in England. I wonder if I have an English contingent. Oh, okay. Oh, that was actually... No, never mind. There are some interesting glitches with sticks. And see, look. 2 birch bark. And I betcha I'll end up with only 1. Yes, of course I ate. It was night time. He ate 2 kilograms of moose. I think you can get through the night on only 1 kilogram of moose, but I do actually tend to feed him 2 kilograms. 2 kilograms? Yes, 2 kilograms of moose. Ooh, I just mildly triggered a memory there. I know there's no such thing as a kilogram, but I remember a long time ago, me and colleagues used to joke about oddball units of measurement. What was the one that we used to refer to? It wasn't miles per gallon, it was sort of fathoms per firkin or something like that. We actually sat down once and worked it out. Oh really? Oh okay. I thought it was a glitch, because I'm pretty certain I've seen it glitch on sticks before. I really shouldn't be looking at chat at the moment. I don't need Mr. Growly Boy surprising me. I'm starting to sound like my son. Well, no, he doesn't actually use expressions like Growly Boy. I sound like a bad meme then. Of course. What do you want to bet? I'm looking for the wolf and then I run into the moose. Nope. No apparent moose. Oh, I do know one other thing I've got to find in this area. That's the prepper's cabin. Hey, Anna, have you looked at the number of people watching lately? No, right. Yes, definitely. Oh, and just as we say that, it dropped to 9. Now, if I could just persuade them all to subscribe, I'll be well on my way to having to do a 100 subscriber special, and I've got no idea what I would do for a 100 subscriber special. Yep, Prepper's Cache, definitely. Hang on a second. I'm just going to check something here. Oops. What am I checking? Oh. I did a 3.5 hour stream the other day. What was it? Was it 3.5 hours? I ran... Oh, grief. Actually, I've done a couple. Was it 3.5 hours? I'd have to go look. Certainly a 3-hour live stream. Alright, so I have to say this to everybody watching. If you're enjoying this, and I assume at least some of you are, please subscribe so that I can try and make 100 subscribers. Thank you very much. I would really appreciate it. Yes, I know. Moment I drew your attention to 10 watching, it dropped to 9. What am I doing? Actually, getting towards the end of the day. And I'm 116 minutes in, and my bladder is reminding me that I should bring this to a close in the next 4 minutes or so that I can go and get some lunch, if nothing else. I will do my usual, I will sleep through the night so that we can start tomorrow on a nice fresh day and try and find the prepper's cabin. Am I correct in thinking the prepper's cabin is... Yeah, I know. I was at 85 at the start of the stream. Am I right in thinking the prepper's cabin is up here and sort of off to the right sort of thing? Not the prepper's cabin, the prepper's whatever. I'm so sorry, Anna. There we go. 100 subscriber special. In the morning, I'll make sure Anna is online and I'll stream for 3 hours. How about that? Oh, don't need to repair it. Yay. Oh, hang on a second. Sorry about that. Yeah. Okay, I'll make a mental note. Now I just while away the time until the day ends. I should make water, shouldn't I, really? Let's do that. If in doubt, make water. Let me just go grab some. Yeah, and 3 hours really does hit my limit. I actually have trouble starting to think at 3 hours. Right, okay, yes. I will make a mental note. Anna and Bubba have to be online for the 100 subscriber special, and I will stream for 3 hours from 9 AM Greenwich Mean Time to 12. That's as good as I can do, unfortunately. Oh, we're back to 10 watching. Well, my fire starting has definitely improved. I don't need tinder anymore. And I got a 95% chance.
Come on. that's done.
It's coming up to 11 o'clock. For various reasons, I tend to eat a fairly early lunch. Probably because I never eat breakfast. Oh, right. Yes, you said before. Hang on, what did I just do? Never mind. Nope, I'm good. Oh, no. That was silly. Oh, I've got just enough time. I won't go anywhere, Anna, until you come back.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
Oh, drat. I did it again, didn't I? Yes, I do somewhere. I think I've got some on me, actually. Ever since you commented on their utility, I think I've got them on me. I'll have to check. Let's see. Yes, there we go. I do. Okay, I've got 2. I probably ought to have... I know I've got more somewhere. Yes, but then I put it back. In fact, I did that twice. Yeah, I don't see the point in that. If you've got the fire, you might as well just finish boiling it, assuming you've got the right amount of firewood. I'll keep them for emergencies. I thought I had more. Oh, do you know what? I bet I left them at the dam. I probably left it at the dam, didn't I? Yes, yeah, I can easily imagine. Yeah. Almost time for Betty Buys. Actually, seeing as I'm out here, I'm moderately certain there's an ejected rifle round. I thought I fired twice from here, so I wouldn't mind getting the empty cartridge case back. What's interesting, talking about the reloading here, is that while they need an empty cartridge case and the ingredients for black powder and lead to reload a cartridge, they don't say anything about primers. And yes, I've started doing something similar. And to reload a centerfire cartridge case like that, you definitely need a primer. Having said that, I have heard that it's actually possible to sort of make a primer from match heads, but I think it depends on the type of match. I don't think you can use safety matches for that. But I'm not positive about that. Yes, you're absolutely right. When I started cooking the moose, that's when I started collecting food here. I mean, wood. Yeah, you see, my thought process is starting to fuzz up. Strange as it may seem, talking for 2 hours does get to me a bit. I could have sworn... Let's see. I'm trying to mentally retrace my steps. I could cheat and go review the video, but I know I did pick up one cartridge case from here. Maybe I only fired once and then moved. You know what? That's entirely possible. Not seeing it. Oh well. I think I've actually got firewood up there. Not a huge amount, but I got some. Don't think I used it all. Need to replenish here. Right. Getting that time. Well, no. I did shoot all the wolves down here. One of them I have not found. The others I am wearing, but then they respawned. I shot the wolf. I've shot 5. I've shot and recovered the skins of 5 wolves and eaten them. But there was a 6th wolf, which is probably in the mountains over there or the hills, and I never found it. So I've shot 6 wolves so far. 1 at the dam, one at the rail car over there, 3 here, and I think one of them I must have... I shot the one at the dam twice, I think. Yes, I have seen a wolf on this porch, probably stealing my rabbits. I was wondering where my rabbits went, then I saw a wolf sniffing around here. It's that one. Oh, I think it was the one that's over in this direction. Yes, I know. I would actually have to go into the hills to try and see if it's still there. Just want the coat, really. Because sooner or later I'm going to have to repair this. And so... Right. Let's get Mackenzie through the night. Oh, still too early. I can't let him sleep now. It's far too early. Sit and look at the sunset. I swear sunset is one of the cozy times in the game. The other cozy time, strangely, I find, is fishing in one of the huts with the fire on. I actually posted that on a Facebook forum sometime. I got some agreement. People agreed. The next time I was in a fishing hut, happily fishing, I got eaten on the way back. Yes, well, I did a lot of cooking recently. Don't know what my cooking level is. How do I find out? What's this? No. Skills. Cooking's nearly at level 5. Fire starting's at level 4. Gunsmithing at 1. Revolver at 3. Mending at 2. Archery's getting up slowly. So, yeah, cooking's nearly at 5. Don't know what that is. Oh. Huh. I didn't know it. Oh no, that's the name of the name of the game. That's the name of my save. I was thinking, how does Steam know that I'm streaming? All right, now it is time. I do have food, don't I? Yes. Let's get Mackenzie through the night, and then I will sign off. And we will start fresh tomorrow. Try and find the prepper's cache. Nope. Wrong button. Well, 108 days. Nearly 3 months. Oh! Might as well pop out to have a look at the aurora and check out the computer. Oh. Oh, well, that's not really helpful. Actually, that kind of reminds me, I need to record some filler footage at some point. There's a poem that would go very well with this, and I need to re-record it. Yeah, that's why I always stop out and look at the aurora, because it is pretty. Nice crescent moon there. Hang on a second. What are those lights over there? I mean, I thought it was... For some reason I thought it was the watchtower up there, but it's not. What are those lights? Any ideas? Mental note to self. Interesting lights in the distance. I think I've noticed them every time, and I just assumed it was not where it was. I thought it was something else. Oh, come on. Spacebar. Nope. Wrong one. It looks like it's quite a distance from the tower, to be honest. Because the tower's there, right? And that light was in that curve where the mountain is. In fact, you can almost see something. You can almost see something there. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I normally start a little early, but I'm going to make a mental note. I still want to go to the prepper's cabin, but that is definitely worth investigating. No idea. Well, definitely worth checking then, but it's not a building. I don't think I've been to it. Here's a question for you. Why is the hydroelectric dam always seem quite light even when it's pitch dark outside, and yet here it's always pitch dark when it gets night? Hang on. There we go. Sorry, Bubba. Yes, you are. Bubba's on Twitch, Anna. Oh, hang on a second. What's this? Okay. No, it's alright. Yep, I'm still alive. I did actually end up going to the made it to the trapper's cabin, made it to the forester's outpost, that kind of thing. I think I can safely say, Bubba, that Anna says hi. And tomorrow we are, or I am, going to try and find the Prepper's cache, I think. There's a building in the distance that deserves investigating. You can see the lights on during the aurora. And right, I'm afraid I really do have to go. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good day, y'all. And I will see you soon.